And hi, this is Tony the agent, and better yet, Tony Christopher. I am here today because I want to talk to you guys about the multi-million, billion, trillion industry of sports in the United States of America. I mean, okay, the thing that caught my attention the most was the Julio Jones situation and him holding out because he wants to do what? Get more money. And okay, here's the deal. I'm just a girl. Far be it from me to say that. I think that getting paid millions and millions and millions of dollars for playing a sport is fair. I honestly do not think that is fair at all. Okay, I understand for those of you that are diehard sports fans, or that you are, you know, sports players or whatever, basketball, football, soccer, whatever your league may be. I understand that, your ultimate dream is to one day become that person, become that superstar, become that celebrity within your league. However, most of the time that doesn't happen. However, most of the time you end up working just as hard or even harder for $15, $20 an hour. And you're busting your butt at your job. You're busting your behind. You are having wear and tear on your body, your brain mentally, physically, your fingers from typing, your feet from walking, whatever the case may be. You work just as hard and you work every day, all day. Not just during the season, but you work every day to pay your bills. Okay? You work when you're sick. You work when you're tired. You work when you're hungry because you have bills to pay and kids to feed, right? Okay, so my issue is, why in the world are we paying people millions upon millions of dollars to run after a ball, to catch a ball, to throw a ball, to bounce a ball, to kick a ball? Is it just me? Am I the only person that really feels like that is an issue? That is a problem. That is a problem here that we have in the United States of America. We we perpetualize this in these certain industries and make it seem like you have to make it to this point. You have to make it in this particular industry in order to be rich and successful and to have fame and to make a lot of money. When those industries that you are perpetuating are are not really the industries that you should be glorifying. What about the hardworking janitors that have the trash men, for God's sake, that have to put their hands, get trash spewed upon their body on these dumpster trucks? They go home smelling of sewage and trash. Sometimes their dignity is on the line, but they have to still work and they still have to provide for their family, their kids, their wives. They have bills to pay. And these people are some of the most humble people that you could ever meet. And then you get with these celebrities that make these millions of dollars for catching and running after a football or a basketball or a baseball. And some of those people, yeah, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that everybody is a jackass, but majority of them, yes, they probably do give back. We're not talking about the fact that they don't give back. We're not talking about the fact that they don't have charitable contributions. We're not talking about that at all. We're talking about the problem that we have in the United States of America that glorifies certain industries, and the other industries that work just as hard are looked upon as beneath, as little as less than, which is totally not fair. Okay, and I can shoot this right here by you. Think about the pros. What are the pros of having multi-billion or trillion-dollar sports leagues? Okay, we can see this. We can see that they bring in huge audiences. We can say that, yeah, they sell thousands of millions of tickets and merchandise. We can say, oh yeah, they're fun and entertaining. We can say it's an American great pastime. It brings people together. It's a feel good sport. Okay, but what are the cons? Like, have you really ever sat down and thought about the cons of these industries, of these leagues, of these sports? What are the cons? And we're not talking about physically, because there are cons physically with the players and mentally with the players. Let's be real, it really is. Has a toll on them physically and mentally. But just because it has a toll on their body, this is something that they choosing to do out of their own will, correct? Just as the trash man, something he's choosing to do out of his own free will. Okay? But what are the cons? So I can sit here and think of a few. Like I said, not even talking about physically or mentally, but overall, what are some of the cons? And I can think of high ticket prices, high parking prices, high food and beverage prices. There are long lines. The walks back to your vehicles are long. Even walking to the restroom is a long walk. It might be for me. I'm just saying. The traffic after the games is so disrespectful. The traffic is horrible. So if we say, how many cons was it? Okay, let me tally them up for you. What did I say? High ticket prices, disrespectful parking, walking to the vehicles, walking to the bathrooms, long lines, food prices, and parking prices. What's that? 7. Okay. And what are the cons? What are the pros? What did I say? It's a great American pastime, which brings people together. That's 1. Entertaining. 2, huge audiences and selling out of thousands of tickets and merchandise. So what's that? 4 or 5? Looks like the cons outweighs the pros to me. But that's just my perspective. I get why we pay them an exclusive amount of money. And I'm saying exclusive because I feel that millions upon $100 million deal is just fucking ridiculous. A $50 million deal is freaking ridiculous. Yeah, you're gonna have wear and tear, but you also have insurance. This is something that you're doing out of your own free will. Nobody's making you play this sport. You knew that when you signed up, when you were a little boy or a little girl, and when you decided to get into the football league, the baseball, the basketball, the soccer league, you knew that what entailed with it. You knew that it was conditioning. You knew that it would be hits. You knew that it would be sprains. You knew the consequences, right? So if you know the consequences, why, when you become professional, you expect to be paid $75 million for so many years? Why do you expect to be paid $100 million for so many years? Like, you have a seasonal freaking job. Let's be real. There's seasonal jobs at UPS, FedEx, and a couple other places that I can't really think of off the top of my head right now. Probably the post office. But I'm just saying, there are several places where there are seasonal jobs, And those people are not getting paid multi-millions of dollars. It's just not happening. And they work just as hard. Like, seriously, they do. And they're working every freaking day of the year, plus overtime. Like, it doesn't make sense, America. Like, wake up. Wake up. Okay, and on that note, we got to take a little break. All right, see you guys in a few seconds.
So you made it this far. We upstairs. I let you up here. You special. Marley don't shoot him. You know what this is. Still a Carter 2 people. It's still a Carter 2 people. Yeah, you still in the car to two people. Hey, all I have in this world is a pistol and a promise, a fist full of dollars, a list full of problems.
Okay, guys, and I'm back. So, right before I went on break, I was talking about how we glorify and glamorize the entertainment industry when it comes to sports, and we pay these people millions and upon millions of dollars for their contracts. So, here's an idea. We have all of these reality shows like The Housewives of Atlanta, Orange County, Beverly Hills, New York, New Jersey. We have Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, Miami, Los Angeles or something, Beverly Hills, I don't know. We have The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. We have so many reality shows, right? We even have, they have a reality show for, what is it called? Not the Chef Ramsay ones. I mean, those are pretty good. Because, okay, let me tell you why I think those are good. The cooking reality shows, because they're showing every day ordinary people get a chance to win a position of a lifetime. That's what I'm talking about. We want to talk about making America great. That you start by doing things like that. We're taking on his show. He take home chefs. He take kids, little kids, and he is giving them something to look forward to obtain, to grasp, something that they would have not ever had the opportunity to even compete for. A chance of a lifetime, and that's to have the American dream, right? The American dream is to be successful. And everybody's success story is different. Everybody's meaning of success is different. Some people's success is making it to middle class, and that's successful for them because middle class, you have a nice house, you have the picket fence, you have 2 cars, a 2-car garage, and they're happy. But someone else's viewpoint of success is being a millionaire or working for a millionaire, being in the limelight, having the celebrity status or having the socialite status. Everyone's interpretation of success is different. And that's a great thing about us as Americans, right? However, if we're going to be so great, let's do something like Chef Ramsay has done. Instead of giving shows to like these housewives and to these bachelor and bachelorettes and to these people of love and hip hop shows. But what was the ultimate goal of it all? Like, okay, the people of the housewives, they were probably like middle class or upper middle class, and they probably got a few deals here and there, a few spin-off shows here and there, but who actually did it help? You know what I'm saying? These people already had a certain amount of money in their bank accounts. Why not do a reality show? Why not help someone that is on a different playing field? You know what I mean? Why not create a reality show for low wage, low income Americans? And just hear me out. Because one, if you want to be entertained, the realest people you're going to find anywhere in the United States are the ones that don't make as much as everybody else. Because they speak their mind, they speak the truth, they're not going to hold back, they're funny, they're enthusiastic, they are the salt of the earth. Let's just be 100% real. Whether you want to hang with them or not, whether you feel like you can't hang with them because their car is a 2001 or a 1998 and is not a 2016 and up. That's your own prerogative. But when you deal with different classes, the best people, hands down, the realest people, they don't care how much money that you have. they would still tell you if you're being shady, they're gonna let you know you're being shady. If you're acting like you're stuck up, they're gonna let you know that you're acting like you're stuck up. But guess what? The person that's kissing your behind, that's following behind you because they want some of your money, they want to be in your circle, the butt kissers, those are the ones you can't trust. And you give the ones in the upper class these reality shows, when actually you need to give the ones in the lower class the reality shows. Think about Mama June and Honey Boo Boo, the first show that they had. And now they have Mama June from Not So Hot. That is a great success story. They went from, I think they stayed in a trailer to a little house. They did little upgrades, and now she moved and bought her a brand new home. That is what I'm talking about. And that was a lady, I think they said she worked in warehouses. You know what I'm saying? Driving forklifts she did work. She did work. Glamorize someone and put them on a pedestal, the everyday people that struggle to make ends meet, but they still have a roof over their head. They're still making their payments. They're still getting their kids to these soccer practices. They're still getting these kids to these auditions. They're still doing everything that they have to do, but they're doing it with little to no money at all. Give these people a reality show so that their checks can increase. Because, we always speaking about making America great. Everybody needs to do their part. Okay, but if you have a person that's in a situation where their bills are going to keep coming, so they may want to stop and go to school, but guess what? They feel the pressure of, I'm the only one working because I have 2 or 3 kids. I'm a single parent. If I don't work, my kids are not going to get fed. So I don't have the luxury to take off. I don't have the luxury to quit my job and to go to school 4 times. But guess what? Look at the success stories that we have that would make good for good TV. The ones that are doing it, that are working at Walmart and still going to school part-time or full-time with 2 and 3 kids, that are single parents, and that they still have their kids looking nice from head to toe. The kids are respectful. Yes, they might have drama with their sister, brother, friend, neighbor, co-worker, but they are the salt of the earth. Those are the ones that keep America going. Do a reality show on people like that, and guess what? Start paying them that seed money. Start paying, let the networks start giving them contracts to increase what they're already making, to help them get on another level in life, because evidently this person does have goals. They're working and going to school. Clearly this person can multitask. They're working, going to school, taking care of a household, driving a car back and forth, being a janitor, being a cleaner, being a babysitter, being a educator, helping with homework, being a nurse when their kids are sick, being a chef, cooking meals, having lunches prepared. Clearly they can multitask. So why don't you give these people a chance to make it easier for them to come up? Everyone wants to get rid of the things like food stamps and welfare and the WIC program and things of that nature, because you're saying you're handing things out to people, or you're handing these celebrities every damn thing. You're handing them everything. You're handing these football players, basketball players, soccer players. We can even get into the entertainment industry, country music singers, rappers, R&B singers, gospel singers. You're giving them free stuff. You're giving them free money. You're buying their album CDs, iTunes downloads. You're doing that for them, and they're rich. And you're still giving them money. You're giving them money because you're purchasing their product, right? And they are already rich. What is the difference? What is the difference of you having this single dad with his 4 kids that's going to school, that's working hard? He might be a what do you call it? A lead. He may be a lead at a customer service in a customer service field position. So he probably only make $12 to $15 an hour. That's nothing with 4 kids. That's nothing with his bills. That's nothing with his car note. That's nothing with putting gas in his vehicle. But you also say, okay, we're going to buy these tickets. We're going to buy these albums. We're going to buy this merchandise. Right? We're putting this money, we're stuffing these people's pockets even more. Right? But what about the little guy? The little guy that does donate. He does give what he does drop his kids gently used clothes off at the Goodwill. He does give money to the church. He does donate as much as he can when he can to help somebody else. Why not give him a reality show? Why not give that single mom a reality show? And not just make it about them, but create a show that, like I said, is like Chef Ramsay's show, that's giving the everyday, ordinary person a chance to reach the American dream. It's not anything that's hard to do. You know, it's not the reach of someone that's creative and that has the seed money to do it. It's just the fact that no one thinks that it'll be successful, but let me tell you, it will, because like I said, the realest people you can meet are the ones that have nothing to lose. Please understand it. They're the realest. Their lives are very entertaining. Sometimes you can be around people with money and realize how freaking boring their life really is. Like some of the reality shows we sit back and watch, I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling it. They're not making me laugh. I'm not feeling any emotion at all. I'm not feeling sad. I'm not feeling happy. I'm not feeling ecstatic. I'm not feeling elated. I don't feel anything. Can we turn, please? You know? But like I said before, is it me? Or does anyone feel the way that I feel about this? Okay, I'll think about this. I'm going to use Martin Lawrence, okay, and Chris Tucker. Look, when Martin was a nobody, I love you, Martin Lawrence, woo, woo, woo. But when Martin was undiscovered, he was just now getting his feet wet and just getting, all these shows handed to him left and right. He was still young and fresh, and he still was that Martin that he had his funny. Let's say he had his funny because he was around real and authentic stuff. He wasn't around the richy rich. He wasn't around the luxury. He was around everyday, ordinary people. So that's where your material is coming from. Your funny uncle, your funny auntie, your crazy granddaddy, your crazy great uncle. You're around that, and it keeps you with great material. Chris Tucker, is he funny anymore? No, not really. He's rich. What's going on in his life that's so funny? Like, really, really, really think about what I'm saying, you guys. And on that note, I'm gonna take another break. I'll see you guys in a few.
Codeine dream. I'm codeine dream. Codeine dream. I'm codeine dream. Codeine dream. Hey, yeah. Hey, I might take off on you peons and go way to Venus. I'm a star, so I put a neutron on my pinky. I'm moonwalking, but my Christian Louboutin bleeding. I'm smoking moon rock, shorty, and I feel the ceiling.
Hi guys, and I'm back. Okay, so today we talked about the sports industry, and we also talked about, giving the everyday, average person a chance at the American dream. And you know what? Look, it is what it is. I said it. I meant it. We pay certain industries way too freaking much. And we pay other industries way too freaking little. However, that's just how the ball rolls, right? But anyway, anywho, feel free to reach out at me at TonyTheAgent@gmail.com if you have any show ideas or topics that you wish to talk about with me. You can reach me at area code 725-222-9839. If you want to call in, that's a great number for you to call in with, or you can text ideas or text any topics that you wish to collaborate on or talk to me about or discuss about. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for talking with Tony. Goodbye.
If you know me, know this ain't my feng shui. Certified everywhere, ain't gotta print a resume. Take off, talk crazy, I pull up underlay. RP to Nate, dog, I had to regulate.